Hello everyone, this is Simon, your host for the Modern Awakened Perspective, your map for the path to enlightenment. And this is today's current events, which I've deemed noteworthy and wanted to make a quick report on. We're going to start with a subject which was sort of touched on yesterday, but this is a different story about the Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. This time she's in the news about a sneak attack she attempted to bring about on Mitch McConnell, a guy from my home state here in Kentucky. So basically she tried to, like I said, do a sneak attack, and she brought a camera crew to try to track him down and get him to do something about the government shutdown. But she was making a big uproar that where's Mitch? Hashtag where's Mitch? He's not in his office. But it should come to no surprise that, again, her lack of knowledge got in the way. She didn't even know where his office was and didn't think enough, to look for where it would be located ahead of time before she went on this little escapade to try to make him look bad and to get, herself a viral video or whatever she was trying to do. So she was coming unannounced, didn't make an appointment, but was going to bring a camera crew and confront him. But as usual, she didn't plan things out and just made herself look silly. So she was in the wrong building and had no idea where he was located, when it shouldn't be that hard to find with just a little bit of research. So how hard is it for someone there in that kind of position to do a little research? Again, in my opinion, she's not qualified for the position she holds. What I want to know is, how can anyone take this woman seriously? If you feel differently or if you agree, please put a comment down there below, and we'll get a conversation started about this woman. It appears she might be in the news pretty often. Okay, moving on, we have another pretty big story. This is about the SNAP or food stamp program. Basically, today is going to be basically the payment for next month. Because of the shutdown, they may not have a payment for next month, so they went ahead and paid them on their card or whatever for this month. And I've known a few people that have been on this program, and a lot of them tend to sell them for cash so they can go buy something else, whether it be drugs or something else. They just wanted the cash. So, they're used to having extra, used to having this refilled once a month. So I don't know if you've noticed, but some people have a hard time making money last until their next paycheck, and they might be scrounging for money on their last paycheck, the day before they get paid again. And that's only if it's a week. So if these people have to make their money stretch out for, an indefinite amount of time, you can imagine there's going to be some trouble, because if they can't budget it properly, they're going to be hungry before you know it, and then there's going to be some riots, maybe some, who knows, some sort of protest, something significant, I'm sure, will happen if things don't go the way these people, these entitled people, are used to it going. They want their handouts. They don't want to earn their way through life. They just want things to be given to them. And unfortunately, a lot of people have been surviving that way, with just the government supplying them without them having to go earn their keep, basically. So just a heads up to everyone, if this happens and the shutdown lasts longer than people expect, just realize that all these people who are entitled and feel that they deserve everything for free, then they're going to be making a big stink. Maybe you may just want to protect yourself. I don't know how dangerous it'll be, how crazy it'll get, but just know that this is a potential issue. Okay, and now move on to the next story. This is a story about Coinstar, which I'm sure everyone is familiar with. It's the little machine in your grocery store where you can throw all your pennies and nickels and dimes and stuff into, and change it back into some dollar bills or whatever. Sometimes they sell you gift cards or there's other options. But the reason they're in the news is because they're starting to offer cryptocurrencies for sale, especially Bitcoin. And so this is a sign that if you're into cryptos, that they're just not going to go away. This is the future of the economy, and they're popping up more and more places. Now, also, there's, if you're not aware of it, there's Bitcoin and Litecoin ATMs all across the globe. So if you want to buy some with cash or even sell some, all you have to do is locate one of these ATMs that are, I'm sure, pretty conveniently located in probably high traffic areas, just because it's not mass adopted yet, but it's on its way. So the cryptos are here to stay. So the sooner you can get in and invest, the better prepared you're going to be when this does hit mass adoption, and you'll be thanking yourself for thinking that far ahead. Okay, the last story I've included for this report, I don't want to make it too long, is the story that came out here about Trump's ex-attorney, Michael Cohen, said that he had been instructed to lie about a project that was going to go on in Moscow where Trump was going to build a skyscraper. Now this story came out from, I think it was broken by the site BuzzFeed, and of course I'm a Trump supporter, there's no doubt. I'm not going to hide that. But I was immediately skeptical about the validity of this story. And needless to say, my skepticism proved to be well-founded, because there was two reporters, I guess, attributed to this story, and they both had differing answers when they were questioned about the sources. And the lead reporter, his name was Jason Leopold, I believe. Yeah, Jason Leopold. And his credibility has been questioned before and proven that he had anonymous sources that turned out to be inaccurate. And it's also been reported, I don't want to slander anyone, but it appears it's well known that he has a drug addiction and a drug issue. So, needless to say, I don't think there's much to this story, but how it got to be, so widely spread so fast is just crazy to me. How can someone with zero credibility get, have any noteworthiness to their writings, to their journalism? In my opinion, no one should ever put any stock in anything, any info that this guy tries to print. Obviously, he's got a few strikes against him here, and I don't think I'll ever be putting any effort into reading any of his stories. Hopefully, he won't have a job for much longer. He's just got a bad track record. So, that's it for today. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. Please comment down below. All this helps make it easier for people to find my content on YouTube. All right. Thanks again. Everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.